Welcome. This video is about how to stop caring about somebody who hurt you. There are 4 powerful things that you must understand to really help you stop caring about someone that has hurt you. So please stay tuned to this video. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment. And if you are new here, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like button, please subscribe, and also hit the bell notification so you do not miss any of these videos. There's no worse feeling than being hurt by someone. It could be a family member, even a parent, a spouse, or a now ex-partner. It could even be your best friend. Whoever it is or whatever's happened or has been said or done to you, please understand this first of all, that you are a good, worthy, valuable person. If nobody else has told you that today, well, you needed to hear it. You have a lot to offer this world, irrespective of what has happened to you or what has been said about you. I believe in you. The person who has hurt you is just one of many other people in the world. Narcissism, selfishness, and all other forms of toxicity is swarming the globe like a virus. As much as I want to believe in the best in people, the last few years has shown me how disappointed I am in humanity. That people are cheating on their partners more than ever before. People are lying to other people more than ever before. And people are taking advantage of others more than I've ever seen before in my life. That is why it's so important to choose very carefully who you decide to let in to your life. We are usually so desperate for attention and human contact that we let go of our boundaries and allow people to take advantage of us. Be honest, is it any surprise you've been hurt? Surely you must have seen some red flags. Possibly you decided to ignore the warning signs. We're going blind too often these days, and to what avail? We always just end up getting hurt in the end. Why do we empathetic people always get so bloody hurt in the end? Why, despite us saying the opposite, do we always care just a little bit too much? Because you are a good, kind, warm, honest human being. You genuinely want the best for people and the best for yourself. Unfortunately, that's naive. There are some mean and nasty toxic people in the world. That is why you should try now to associate with better people for your life. Here are 4 ways to stop caring about someone who has hurt you. Number 1. They don't care about you. Many years ago, I was utterly heartbroken over a girl who dumped me. It hurt me so much. I struggled with the pain for such a long time. So much so I couldn't even function properly and my life was a complete mess. On repeat in my mind, all I could do was think about her. I kept thinking about how great she was and how much I loved her so much. I'd wake up and she would be on my mind. I'd go to bed, she'd be on my mind. It was a vicious cycle of overthinking, which is incredibly unhealthy. But then one day, I saw her walking down the opposite side of the street. And as I moped around all gloomy and depressed with my head held down, my hood up, I saw her and she was smiling, laughing, happy. She looked like she had a spring in her step. Not a care in the world. For some reason I struggled with this and I couldn't believe it. Why was she so happy when I was so down? I was furious. All the time I'd spent on missing her, loving her, wanting her back, she acted like I had never even existed. Now I use this as my motivation. I have never, ever seen somebody like this before. It was the first time I experienced it. And I've used this ever since when this scenario happens. When someone hurts you, realize from the start that they do not care about you. If they did, why would they want to hurt you? And realize that they are not caring about you or thinking about you, even if you are. In fact, they are living their best life right now. So whilst you're sobbing at home, eating ice cream and dwelling on your misery, they're out. Whilst you're depressed, they're happy. Whilst you're down, they are up. And life is way too short for that. Stop caring about them the way they've stopped caring about you. Realize the person who hurt you does not care about you. So why on earth should you care about them? Number 2. Turn your pain into your pleasure. I remember when I was hurt by someone awfully close to me that I decided to channel that pain into self-improvement. In particularly, I channeled it into the gym. When I grew up, I was always a very weak, skinny guy growing up. Awful posture. I didn't even know what a muscle looked like. Never had any at all, especially growing up. So I decided to use those words as fuel to the fire. I wanted to build muscle. I spent years getting broader shoulders, a larger, broader chest, bigger arms, worked on my biceps, my triceps, get a bigger back as well. And over time, I started to stand a lot taller, and I felt like a completely different man. From going on no dates, suddenly I was going on plenty more dates. I was actually getting more respect from other men. I literally was a completely different guy. In fact, reading this right now, I need to get back on it. I've taken my eye off the ball over the last few weeks due to a bit of an injury. My point being is a fantastic and effective way to stop caring about someone in particular who's hurt you is to channel it into becoming the best version of yourself into pleasure. Michael Jordan, my hero, used this mentality from the age of a teenager, and just look what he went on to accomplish. In fact, every setback and failure he endured when he wasn't picked for the team and so on and so forth, he actually took it personally. If somebody told him he was not good enough or he was going to fail, he would take it personally and he'd work hard to prove those people wrong. Imagine what you could accomplish with that sort of mindset too. Use somebody hurting you as motivation to turn your pain to pleasure and become the best version of yourself. Number 3, you will never be good enough for the wrong person. I must emphasize this point. You will never ever be good enough for the wrong person. Sure, look, you can convince them to like you and hang out with you and give you a chance. Perhaps they will allow you into their lives, their social circle, dating you, etc. But at what cost? If they do not love and respect you, what truly is the point? What benefit is them being in your life, truthfully? What value do they truly bring you? The wrong person will always and in some way do any of the following to you. They take pure advantage of you. They will be very rude. They will manipulate you. They will abuse you. They will bully you. They will slander you to everybody. They will not value who you really are. They will trust me, they will take liberties of you. If you're dating them, they most likely will cheat on you or lie to you. And in some cases, they will steal from you. I'm sad to admit this, but the person who has hurt you is wrong for you. If you love somebody, would you hurt them? Would you do any of the above that I've already said to them? Most likely not. But these people have done to you these things, or worse even. And yet, we are sat here missing and caring about them just so bloody much. Stop wasting your damn time, your precious life on the wrong person or people. The wrong person is wrong for your life. Do not expect any form of a happy life with this type of person. That is futile, naive, and a complete waste of time as well. Instead, associate with people who are genuine and want the best for you. One more time, you will never be good enough for the wrong person. That is their loss, not yours. Finally, number 4, the next 21 days. To effectively stop caring about the person who's hurt you, we need to take the next 21 days really serious. As you may or may not be aware, it takes 21 days roughly to create a habit. So let us deconstruct the activities you need to take to form a new way of thinking and lifestyle to stop caring about the person. Firstly, make a vow to stop talking about this person to friends and family. Today was the last day. No more. That's it. Yes, they've hurt you. Let's officially move on with your life. The more you dwell and harp about the wrong that's been dealt, the slower the process in healing and recovery. Secondly, throw yourself into a passion project. Believe it or not, my last narcissistic relationship was the motivation behind this very channel you are watching right now, which I am so immensely proud of. So whether it's a business idea, a book you want to write, a place you want to travel, a song you want to compose, now is the time to do it. Thirdly, keep your positive vibes and vibration up as high as possible. Educate yourself on narcissism. Subscribe to this channel. Watch movies that make you smile. Listen to music that makes you feel great. Do things that are fun and you enjoy. Next, try and eliminate all toxic habits as much as possible. It's so easy to overindulge in drinking, smoking, gambling, and other things. But toxic habits after being hurt will not make you feel better, and it is a slippery slope. Avoid them like the plague. And finally, associate with good and like-minded people. There are people out there who love you for who you are and appreciate you for your personality, your character, who you are inside and out. Socialize with them, have fun, go out to eat, see a movie, travel, hang out, talk about things that are good and enjoyable. Ultimately, the person who's hurt you is one of millions of people doing this on a daily basis. It is a fact of life. People are getting hurt by others around the world constantly. You're just one of many others who have been hurt. It is just something that happens. I wish we could live in a utopian society where it never happened, but we don't. So that is why you must work hard on yourself and become more resilient. Realize there are good and better people out there who will bring you up when you're down and want you to be happy. If you do not have people like that in your life, rather than caring about the idiot that hurt you, focus on finding the better people instead. Good luck, and thanks for watching.